Hello and welcome back to Learn Digital Marketing with Deepak. I'm back again with another video. Hope all of you are doing good. In today's tutorial, we will learn how you can keep a check on the content which have been written by your content writers or your team of content writers. It generally happens that you outsource the content part to the freelancers or the content writers which are in your team. So a lot of time it happens that to save time or due to some reason, what a lot of newbie content writers do, they try to act smart, and instead of writing the content on their own, they try to spin it, or they try to copy a lot of paragraphs, a large number of lines from the same source which you have given to them. So that can become a major issue later on if you want to rank your website, and if you want to rank your website or blog, and if you are not offering a unique content, you are not providing Google with a unique content, you are not adding unique and informative content on your blog, your blogs might not rank. Okay, so to keep a check on them, what all you can do, we will learn in this video. So I will explain with one of the content which have been written by one of my content writing person, a person who is in my content writing team. Okay, so this is the article which has been written by the content writer. Okay, so he never does any kind of plagiarism or spinning of the article. So I am showing you an example how to check your content for plagiarism and all. So what you have to do, just copy the article that have been written by your content writer. After that, you have to visit a website. There is a website named as copyscape.com. So Copyscape is one of the best websites that I prefer to check plagiarism. Copyscape, Qtext, these are some of my favorite websites which I use to my favorite online tools that I use to check plagiarism in content. So what you have to do, you just have to visit copyscape.com/compare.php. So just open that website, and after that, in what you will see, this particular page gives you the option to compare the articles. So you can compare the article which has been written by your content writer or by you, and in one box you can add that content here, and in item 2 you can add the source content, the content or the reference article from which you or your content writer have written the article. So first of all, I have just copied the content which was written by my content writer. So I will paste it here. So I have already opened the source article which I gave to him. So this is the source article. Okay, so just copy the content. See, if you are writing in some content, we do not require any kind of source, but if you are writing a technical content, okay, and you do not have much idea about the topic or the theme of the article, so it is good to use the source article, but just avoid copying the lines or paragraphs from the same article. Try to read the source article, and after that try to frame a unique article of your own. Okay, so let me just copy this part first. Now the last 2 lines are also left, so I have added them here. Okay, so let us see the result. Just click on the button compare items. Now you can see this is our article and this is the source or reference article which the content writer used. So in item 1 it is showing 737 words and 7% content is showing as matched, and in item 2 11% is showing as matched. So this is not a much percentage, and I have already reviewed the article, and 7% is quite okay. The article is technical. Let us see what all things are common, what all phrases are common. Okay, so it is showing the blue boxes. As you can see, these blue boxes, they are showing the lines or the phrases which are having plagiarism in them. So as I scroll down, you can see most of the terms which have been used, they are technical terms, and we cannot do anything, we cannot change them. Okay, so it will remain the same. In technical article, you cannot change the technical terms from your own, they have to be the same, they have to be same. So 7% is not a much issue. Okay, so most of the phrases which it is showing, they are technical terms. Okay, so that is not an issue, and we do not have to do anything. But if it is more than 10% or something in non-technical article, or it is much higher like 30%, 40%, that then you really need to pay attention, and then you really need to talk to your content writer, and the way he or she writes the content, you need to discuss that. So try to frame a unique content so that the chances of your blog or article getting ranked or indexed, getting ranked, increases. Okay, Google loves unique content. So okay, that's all for now. I hope that you found the video useful, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and we will keep sharing such useful information with you. Thank you for watching.